Hi everyone, I'm your host, owner, and creator of The Mix. Welcome to my channel. Welcome, welcome, welcome. As you can see what this video is going to be about based on the title, yes, the Tory Lanez case update for today, April 10th, 2023. I thought there probably would have been a decision made on, of course, the motion for a new trial, and that if the motion for a new trial wasn't granted, then sentencing would have happened. But unfortunately, that didn't take place today, which in a sense, it's sort of good news. That means that his attorneys are really combing things out and filling things out. So, but before I continue with my discussion and commentary on this, and before I go over the article in Yahoo Media News, then I need you guys to like, share, subscribe to The Mix, like, share, subscribe to my channel, drop a comment, and look at my other Tory Lanez video updates. You'll see too, on my most recent one, I believe I stated too, if nothing happens, because in a court of law, cases could get postponed, sentencing can get postponed. That just happens. Jurors could be deliberating for weeks, months, so that's just the court of law. It's just the court of law. But I did mention that, and you heard it here on The Mix. I stated, unless something happens, then the sentencing will go through and the decision on the motion will go through unless something happens. And obviously, voila, it happened. So this is becoming incredibly interesting, although based on my experience, it does happen. But Mr. Tory Lanez, government name, Daystar Peterson, his sentencing has been postponed, 2-3 times now? I'm losing count, you guys. I'm losing count. But yeah, like, share, subscribe to The Mix. Like, share, subscribe. Let me go ahead and go over this excerpt from the Yahoo News article. And before I go over some excerpts from the article, which was posted today, I want you guys to understand that this motion is simply just a motion. It's not an appeal. I don't know why people are stating it's an appeal. This is not an appeal. It's a motion for a new trial. I don't know if it's the legal experience in me that's getting frustrated and cringe every time I hear someone states that this is an appeal. It's not an appeal. It's a motion for a new trial. If the Judge David, denies the motion for a new trial, then Tory's new team of attorneys will file the appeal. It's just like in the R. Kelly case. So could you go back and look at and listen to my videos? You'll understand that. Again, I do have a strong legal background. I am not an attorney. I am not a judge, and I am not giving out legal advice. But I'm just giving my perspective and my opinion on this matter and my commentary. But yeah, let me go ahead and read some excerpts from the Yahoo News article, which was posted today. It says Tory Lanez sentencing in the S of MTS is delayed again. And again, I'm skipping over, and I am going over excerpts. The sentencing, which was originally scheduled for January, has been rescheduled multiple times, and Lanez has hired new attorneys since his conviction. Meaning attorney Matthew Bahama, that's the young guy, the young cat. He is the blueprint in terms of, in my opinion, I don't know him personally, but based off of my research in terms of the narrative and searching for the legal errors to support his client's innocence, or to support his client's constitutional rights. I will say that. And then you have Jose Baez, who again was Casey Anthony's attorney, and he was an attorney for a lot of other high-profile celebrities, and some were successful, some were not. It was brought to my attention that David Kenner is no longer on the team because he has other cases, which I said I was going to still dive into some research and try to find out if that really was the case. But yeah, so it's just Matthew Bahama, the young cats, and Jose Baez. So back to the article. So sentencing was initially scheduled for Monday in Los Angeles County. In court today, his defense said they wanted to raise new issues, and another court date was scheduled for next week. Deputy District Attorney Alexander Bott said. So they stating that, according to this article, is scheduled for next week. But I'm hearing rumors it's scheduled later this year. So I don't know. That's to be determined. What I'm going to do is probably do a little bit more digging, and then I'll come back with the actual. If I get any information that says something otherwise, I'll come back with the actual specific date, new court date. So yeah, the article further cites that Lanez, who legal name is Daystar Peterson, was convicted in December. Okay, skip over that. And it goes into he faces a maximum sentencing of 22 years. I'm going to skip over that. I think this is it. Lanez's legal defense also relied on the concept alleging that he was falsely accused by MTS because of jealousy. They're referring to the motion. Probably so, because that's probably the shade room and Instagram part that I skipped over. I told you guys that just really disgusted me. It's weird. Okay, what else? That's pretty much it. So basically, his new team of attorneys is combing through and I believe adding more to the motion for a new trial, more legal arguments, and yeah, that's pretty much it. That's that. So just to recap, nothing happened today in regards to sentencing or a decision by Judge David on a motion for a new trial. Sentencing is postponed to a later date. Again, I'm not 100% sure what's the later date. According to this Yahoo News article, it states that it's next week, but who knows? I haven't seen any official court update to solidify or to confirm that. Also, Tory's team of attorneys, they are amending their motion for new trial requests, meaning I believe they're adding to it, adding more legal arguments, probably things of substance. So it's going to be interesting. This is going to be interesting. They more than likely they're going to have. Well, I'm not going to say more than likely they're going to have to probably refile it or file it with the amended part. So be expecting that. Hopefully that will be open to the public, and I'll go over the whatever, because like I stated, the 84 pages, based off of what I read through and skimmed through, I do believe it could be more, that they have more. And I stated that. If you go back to my other videos on Tory Lanez and just listen to the entire video, you'll hear what I stated in regards to their legal arguments and my predictions, my legal predictions. I have a video on that. And my legal predictions was dropped before their motion was filed. So, and I was on point on some of the legal arguments. So go back to my legal predictions too, as far as what they could possibly be adding in terms of more legal arguments. That's to be determined. I'm going to have to ponder on some things, and I might do another legal prediction by the end of this week. So, but yeah, like, share, subscribe to the mix. Like, share, subscribe, and thank you all for tuning in to my channel as always. And if you would like to donate to the mix, you can go ahead and zelle your girl at tplegal30@gmail.com, or you can cash at me at $ capital T HEMIXX30. But yeah, so like, share, subscribe to the mix. But yeah, this Tory Lanez case with it being postponed, sentencing, and the Judge David not making a decision because his attorneys, of course, requested, I guess, additional time. That's what that is. So they can either amend the motion, add to the motion, probably take away, I don't know, and refile. So yeah, so that's that. And to me, this is a good thing, because they are really fighting for Tory Lanez, in my opinion. They are really fighting for him. This is, in my opinion, a miscarriage of justice. It is, in terms of the legal aspect. I'm not going by popularity. I'm not going by social media trends. Based on my legal experience in this industry and my skills, I do believe it was a miscarriage of justice, just like I thought with Bill Cosby, just like even with Johnny Depp, that whole situation, that was a farce as well. Just like I state with Mr. R. Kelly. This could be any of us. It's chess, not checkers, and you have to color inside the lines. Go and listen to my previous videos when I talk about coloring inside the lines. And that means ethical behavior when you're officer of the court, hence the judge, hence the prosecutors, hence the DA, district attorney, hence the law enforcement officers. They are officers of the court, hence the defense attorney, hence the public defenders. They have a duty to justice. They have a duty to justice, the legal part of it. So, nevertheless, again, I'm going to do a little bit more digging to see what could they possibly add to the motion for a new trial, more legal arguments. So far, what they have, in my opinion, is good. It's really strong, especially with the Kelsey testimony and then the out of court statement. To me, that is super strong. And there was a couple other things I believe that was super strong too. The shade room stuff, I still believe was super strong. And like I stated, I do not understand why Tory's trial team did not fight and argue for that stuff to not be admitted into evidence and to be presented at the trial. It should never have made it in the court, before the court during the trial. So they should have fought tooth and nail to not have that stuff, the shade room and Instagram, to be admitted into court. And if they did, his attorneys at that time during trial should have challenged it and requested and demanded some type of affidavit from whomever to corroborate what was allegedly posted and was framed to have been Daystar Peterson or Tory Lanez. Like I stated before in my last video, listen to my last video, when you're admitting into evidence social media stuff, you better have it's, to me, it's far-fetched, and it could be anything. And I went over to how DAs, attorneys, judges, they are not really in the know with how social media truly works. Even with some law enforcement officers, they're not, unless they're young. So I think there's a gap in terms of, that's like a generational gap. What makes sense to those who are on social media does not make sense to them. They're seeing it from a technical whatever. And to be honest, in my opinion, social media is not like that. It's not like that. And then if it is, you have to really, really be careful. And you have to just prove whatever is posted is factual. So there should have been affidavits drawn up, and sworn affidavits with basically supporting what was actually admitted into evidence was factual and was true. So I'm assuming that was not done. I do not believe, I haven't heard of anything. So, but yeah. But anyway, like, share, subscribe to the mix. Like, share, subscribe. Again, there's no activity for today. I knew that probably would happen. Go back to my last video. I stated that. I stated if, what did I say? I stated that if, based on everything will go through unless something changes. I stated something like that. So go back to my last video. You're getting thorough information here. And I'm starting to take my time more as well and not rush through this. But here on the mix, you're going to get thoroughness and as much accurate reporting as possible. And again, this is my opinion and this is my commentary on this matter. But lastly, as stated before, I believe this is a good look simply because Tory's team of attorneys, they are fighting. They are fighting. They are working behind the scenes. So hopefully, fingers crossed, prayers up. It goes in his favor. Again, I stated before, in my opinion, this was a miscarriage of justice. So like, share, subscribe to the mix. Like, share, subscribe. I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.